Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Today we've popped into Wilko and we're going to have a look around kind of the homeware section, baking, some mugs and that sort of thing. So when we first come in here, down to the bottom of our store, we've got all sorts of different pots, and we've got some wire baskets here. What are these? These are £10, but you get like a set of 3 of those, a large one and then 2 smaller ones. So you could use these for all sorts of different things, parties, that sort of stuff. We've got a copper dish here, that's £2.50. Here we've got a chip and dip dish, that's £6. So we've got various different copper dishes, white plates. What's this here? That's oh look, we've got a salt and pepper mill there, that's £12. We've got little serving dishes there. These are quite cute, look, a mini frying pan in copper. And then we've got a mini saucepan there, but they'd be really good for kind of decorating as well. We've got various different copper bits at the top as well along there, £5, £15. We've got £20 for that copper coffee pot and £10 for that one there. They do various different tea towels, that sort of thing, oven gloves. These are quite handy, these tea towels. They've got like a little eyelet in there, so you can kind of hang those up if you need to. They also do lots and lots of cutlery in all different sets, so if you're just moving into a new house or if you need to kind of stock up. I don't know about you, but in my house we kind of lose lots of teaspoons and things like that. Sometimes we've got no forks, or only a few, or if there's a few in the dishwasher, so you can kind of stock up on things like that. Right, so I've moved a little bit further around the store now, and we've got some, I think, glassware around this section. There's some jugs down there for £1.50. They've got the drinking jars there. You get £6 for £6 with the straws. Got various different glasses there. There's the highball glasses, sort of the drinks glasses, champagne flutes, wine glasses there. There's also some dinner sets, just plain white dinner sets. So if you're looking for just something really simple, then this is a fantastic place to get those. So they've also got all sorts of different mugs as well. Let's move along. So as you can see, they've got these little stickers on that say just for display, so people don't try and buy them, which is probably a good idea. Let's have a little move around here. Oh, these are quite nice. We've got like blues and whites there. That's like a Mediterranean kind of style there. What have we got here? That's £2 for that one. And they've got some different bowls as well, different plates and different designs. At the top here we've got some plates with hearts on, there's butterflies. Moving along, there's various different colours here. What have we got? We've got some mugs down this section, and we've got the good old-fashioned mug trees down the bottom there for £5. Let's have a look at these mugs here. What have we got? There's a duck there. That's like a cockerel. There's a robin, a little bunny rabbit. What does that say? All you need is love and your dog, that one says. And there's one for a cat up there as well, so if you have a little cat. What have we got down here? Oh, these look quite cool. Look, kitchen storage sets. So you've got your tea, coffee and sugar down there. They're nice, loads of different colours to go with different style kitchens. We've got some of the placemats there, all various prices. They've also got some wine and beer making kit in here, so if you're planning on making your own, they do all that sort of stuff in here. Got all the wine making at the top there, so that's £20. That makes 30 bottles. They've got rosé, chardonnay, all sorts of things there. And they've got look, straining bags, loads of different bits and pieces to make all that. Got some yeast down the bottom here, look. Beer stuff, look, to make your beer. Very technical, isn't it? We've even got some corks there, look. Bottle capper, if you want to make some bottles of beer or something like that. Got a demijohn down the bottom. This is the beer stuff here. So we've got a barrel. This here, look, it says complete brewing system. That's down to £27. I'm missing a yeast sachet, that's what it says. So you could probably just buy one of those, couldn't you? but that's just that particular one that's reduced down. They also sell the bottles of beer, so you can wash these out when you've used them. Obviously, do what you need to do to them. I don't know if you need to sterilise them or whatever, but you could do all that. These make 40 pints for £20. What's that there? Real ale making kit, that's 40 pints as well. And they do all sorts of different ones. We've got a stout, light ale, triple hopped, whatever that is. I'm not a connoisseur on beer, I do have to say. But these are just £12, these sorts. And then they've got Wilko's Own at the top there for £12 as well. So definitely worth looking into if that's the sort of thing. Maybe your partner likes it, or maybe you fancy making some wine for yourself. We've got some baskets and tubs and various things like that around this section. Now I really like this design. I think they kind of look nice in their own right, I think, as well. You could have those on shelves, and they do like a cream one. They've also got a grey one as well, and then they have lots of the different storage tubs and things like that. Around this section they do sort of lunch boxes, various different lunch boxes. We've got like call bags. What's this one here? In a Rush. This is a breakfast container, so you can put your milk and your cereal in. You wouldn't get much cereal in the top of there though, would you? Let's have a look what else we've got. Glass storage containers, and they've got like a plasticky lid, and then there's all sorts of different water bottles here. So obviously we have to make sure we're drinking enough water in a day. You can actually get little vinyl stickers that you can put on to tell you how much water you should be drinking in a day. And a lot of these are the infused ones where you can put like lemon and things like that, and fruit, strawberries, that sort of thing in. This one's good for sport, so if you're running, so that sort of helps you to hold it. Got a cake tub at the top there. Everybody made a chocolate cake over the weekend and put some strawberries on the top, and it was absolutely delicious. It was the best one she's ever made, and that's saying something because she's really good at cakes. There's one slice left that I'm giving to my friend, and then it's all gone. Okay, around this section here there's various kind of baking things, sort of tubs, jars, that sort of thing. Here we've got some small jars. These are small slim ones, they're £1, and then they've got some small of the hexagonal type ones, they're £1 as well. There's chutney jar labels. There's also jar gift tags there as well. They're £3. The chutney labels are £2. There's assorted ribbons, so you can tie those around the top. Okay, they have packs of the jars as well, so they're £5 for those, and they're £5 for 6, but you get, I think, 12 in those. 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah. They've also got some chalkboard labels for £3 at the back there. They've got a ladle, huge measuring jug there. We've got a thermometer and a lid at the back. So there's all sorts of stuff here for jam making. There's a huge pot as well for £15. Okay, so around this section we've got, that's a cooling rack. They're really handy to have. That's £1.50, and that's a really good size as well. So you'd get cakes and loads of little cakes on there, 12 muffins. You'd get a round cake on that one. This is nice too. We've got a round set of 3 cake tins. That's a really nice design there. So you'll get like different sizes inside, sort of going down. That's £8. There's also a carry tin here. This is £15, but look at how nice this is. See, that would look really nice in the kitchen too. And it's got these clips on the side, so you can open those out. That's 8 inches. That's £15. And here's some of the ceramic baking beans if you want to bake anything blind like pastry or anything like that. They're £5. Now look, these are quite handy. These are the mini measurers. So these are £1.25. I might pick one of these up. Look, you've got like 1 tablespoon, teaspoons, that sort of thing. And it's like there's mils on the side there and ounces, but they're really handy to have, especially if you make things like soaps or you know, different crafts. They'd be quite good to have for that as well as baking. Got a cake tester there, so you can poke that in for £1. We've got icing bottles. What's this here? Let's have a look. Oh, that's like an injector, so you can put like jam and things like that inside your cake. That's £2 as well. Got various cutters, and there's some whisks at the back there. So this here is £2. There's also like a flower design there as well. We've got a set of heart cutters there. They're £1.50. There's some gingerbread men, and at the back here we've got some various different whisks. We've got a 150, a pound and a 75p for a smaller one at the back there. Then we've got some kind of cake baking ingredients here. These are a pound, some pink shimmery sugary kind of hundreds and thousands type thing. Oh look, we've got the hundreds and thousands at the back there. Oh, sprinkles, that's what they're called. Couldn't think what that was called. They're a pound for those. We've got some glitter spray, that's gold glitter spray, and there's silver at the front there. Got some marshmallows. We've got some icing, writing icing kind of tubes there. They're £2. They also have the cake boards. So if you want some cake boards, let's just see how much they are. They're £3 for that size, and then £3 for a round one there. They do the frosting, cupcake frosting. Some of the icing as well, only a couple of colours to choose from there. What's this here? Oh, this is one of the sifters. Look, flour sifters, so you can squeeze those. Now they've got one of these displayed at the top there. It's a cupcake stand. It's really pretty. Let me just show you that one now. That's £10. That's really nice. That'd make a lovely display. There's the cake stand, and there are the cake tins all set out, really pretty. They've also got some weighing scales. I've got some very similar to this, and they're £10 in here, but they do have various different colours down the front here. So they do like a cream one if your kitchen's cream. There's a black one there as well. I think mine's pink. I can't remember what colour mine is now. And they've also got some other kinds of scales as well. And there's lots of bamboo items that are coming out here. I've got a mug that's made of this bamboo stuff. They do all sorts of bowls and plates and trays, and they'd be really, really good for kind of outside dining this summer. They'd look quite nice. And here we've got some, look at this, take care of your table. There's some placemats, slate placemats there, £5. They also do some coasters there for £3. Oh, look at how cute these are. Little casserole dishes, but to be quite honest with you, you wouldn't fit much casserole. Look at it against my hand. You're not really going to fit much in there, but they're kind of like a little novelty kind of tiny dish thing. There's a serving kind of board there as well. That's £5. And this is nice. This is great for serving on. That's £4. They also do lots of mixing bowls as well. There's a colander down the bottom. They've got some glass mixing bowls, but they've also got the plastic ones here, all sorts of different shapes and sizes, lots of different measuring jugs. And there's a huge mixing bowl, should I say, at the top there. And I think that's £2, but that's a really good size. You can make all sorts in that, really. Okay, we've got some frying pans, and then loads of different kitchen stuff. There's some really nice saucepans and lids up there. Here we've got some copper type ones. But the prices we're looking at for these, it's £20 for this one. This is a frying pan. There's a saucepan there, that's £25. And that's £22 for that smaller one at the top there. I don't know if you can see that one. And then we've got some of the cheaper ones here, sort of £10, £5, £7, that sort of thing. And kind of a middle range there, sort of £12.50. So they do like something to suit most budgets. But look at this one down here. This is huge. Look, it's a stock pot. So if you've got to make a huge pot of something, maybe you've got lots of people coming round, parties, that sort of thing, that's massive. That's really good. That's £20. Okay, they also have lots of trays as well, sort of oven trays, roasting trays, that sort of thing. So you can use these to make sort of cakes too. That's £5, but they do look like quite good quality. So they're not the cheap ones. They are quite heavy. There's sort of muffin trays, pizza trays, that sort of thing. You can do Yorkshire puddings. So there's a good choice to choose from. These are the loaf tins, which are always handy to have in. And then you've got some of the cake tins at the top there, sort of from about £2. They also do various like electrical things like slow cookers, which are really, really handy to have. I use my slow cooker all the time. You can put your bits and pieces in it in the morning, chuck it in, and then at the end of the day, it's completely done. You haven't really got to worry about it at all. They've got things like mixers, they've got buffet servers, the air fryers, there's microwaves. They do a really good range. I really do like Wilko. There's toasters up there. There's kettles, hand blenders. So they do like the cheaper ones down the bottom there, like hand blenders and mixers. They're great for crafts as well, if you're sort of mixing soaps or something like that. They're always handy for things like that. We've got some water jugs here, like, so you can do like your filtered water. This Wilko one's £7. You've got different filter cartridges as well. That's a 3-month supply there for a £5. Then you've got some other ones down the bottom there that are slightly more expensive. Okay, on this section here we've got all sorts of dishes, roasters, glassware that can go in the oven. They're sort of from about £3.50, £3, £5, that sort of thing. We've got a casserole dish here. This is £10. That's really quite heavy. That feels like a nice size. We've got an oval dish there, like a pie dish, like an individual one. We've got some square ceramic dishes there. They're £8. That would be good to make like a pie or various different things in there. Got a ceramic roaster there. That's £7. Just moving on, we've got some casserole dishes. There's also some small sort of ramekin type pots there. Again, different roasters. Got some of the Pyrex jugs, the glass ones down the bottom. In here we've got things like wooden spoons. Better not buy those for Ebony because she doesn't like wooden spoons or anything kind of wood like that. There's a rolling pin. Got graters. Wilko's is a great place to go if you're just setting up home. You can kind of get everything you need in here really. And there's a small rolling pin. They'd also be great for kids, you know, making Play-Doh and things like that. We will make Play-Doh on the channel soon. That is something that I have got in the pipeline too. We've got lots of crafty videos coming up, not just painting. There you get 2 ice cube trays there for £1. What have we got down here? Oh, corn on the cob. Little forks there. You get, I presume that's 4 there because they're stuck together. They're £2. Pastry brush. That's handy to have in. Ah, look at this. Look, see, I need one of these. I might try that one. Just a cheap one for 50p. Potato peeler. There's another sort there for 60p. Got some can openers. £1 and £2.50. There's some little strainers and sieves there. That's good for tea if you're straining tea, if you have loose tea. Here we've got some clips, like to seal bags and things like that. And there's some more there, look. They're quite handy, especially for like cereal, if you have like the loose bags and things like that. Or you could just put a normal peg on, you know, from the washing line. What have we got here? An ice cream scoop. That's £5. We've got a whisk, corkscrews. There's £3 for the small one and £5 for the large one. And you can get a cheap can opener there for 55p. That's a really good price, isn't it? They've got sets of strainers there for £3.50. What else have we got? Oh, there's another kind of sieve there. That's £3. £2 there. They've also got lots of utensils, ladles, spaghetti spoons, mashers. That's a funny looking masher. What's this here? Useful kitchen stuff. That's a turner. That's nice and wide as well, so that's good for kind of like flipping things over. There's a mini milk whisk. That's quite handy. And you've got your kind of your ladles there, slotted spoons, mashers, that sort of thing. But these are like the cheap ones. And again, if your kids are going to uni or you haven't got much money, then these are absolutely fantastic. Nothing wrong in getting those at all. They've got the more expensive ones at the top, sort of £4, £4.50. And there's some £3 for the silver kind of colour there as well. And we've got some chopping boards down the bottom. Various different they're bamboo chopping boards, round ones, all sorts of different colours, £5, £4. They go all the way up to 10. Now, a few people have asked me about my worktop saver. There's a granite one in here. It's a dark coloured one, and that's £10. So they've also got the cheap, just plastic chopping boards. It is good to have different chopping boards in, especially if you're doing sort of meats and vegetables, so you can keep them separate. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed having this little walk through with me. I certainly have. And I will see you all again very soon. You take care. Bye for now.